Jerry Jones needs all the credit. If he could play quarterback and receiver and defensive end, he would do it himself. He's not going to let some coach come in and take all the credit for a Super Bowl that Dallas could potentially win.
I don't think anyone played Monday morning quarterback harder than Cowboys fans right now. Their wild card weekend loss to the Packers might be one of the most embarrassing in franchise history. And of course, that's taking into account the fact that they haven't made it to a Super Bowl in 28 seasons. So how can they improve their chances in the future? Is it cleaning house? Well, this Redditor makes an interesting point. He says, I don't think any coach changes this team. The only way they stop this is if Jerry or maybe Steven go from running the team to owning the team. And it really seems like Jerry builds them up into thinking there's something that they're just not, all because they're wearing the star. So upvote or downvote, Lorenzo? Is it time for Jerry Jones to pass the GM hat to somebody else?
I'm going to downvote this. Listen, I don't love everything, the way everything goes down, like the press conferences after every game, the calls into the radio show. Like I would chill on that for real, but like they have a nice roster and they've had a nice roster. They're the only team in NFL history to have won 12 games in 3 consecutive seasons and failed to make the conference title game. That's not a talent issue. It's clearly a coaching issue and a maybe cultural issue where you get into these big games, you get late into the season, you need to have that killer instinct and that mindset. And I think the coaches that they've had aren't the ones who are delivering that or getting their players to really buy in. And I think the tricky thing with Dallas now is going to be if McCarthy does indeed go, that will be 3 different offensive coordinators that Dak Prescott will play for in as many seasons. I think he's had a monster season, but he also needs some stability.
Safi, we know the odds of Jerry Jones stepping back as GM is very unlikely, but in your opinion, do you think somebody like maybe Jim Harbaugh, Bill Belichick would work well with Jerry?
When Suge Knight was at the Source Awards and he was telling you don't want producers all up in the videos and things like that, he was talking about Jerry Jones. All right. Jerry Jones needs all the credit. If he could play quarterback and receiver and defensive end, he would do it himself. He's not going to let some coach come in and take all the credit for a Super Bowl that Dallas could potentially win if he makes the right move. Jim Harbaugh and Bill Belichick, they want nothing to do with the Cowboys. Not many do, because of the fact that Jerry Jones is who he is and needs to have all of the credit.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.